Hi, welcome to Snoriezzz, a children's bedtime podcast hosted by your Snory godmothers. I'm Marcia Gay Harden, and I love sleep.
And I'm Natalie Peyton. I love sleep too. Thanks for joining us.
Time to settle in, snuggle up, put your head on the pillow, and get ready for your Snoriezzz bedtime ritual. First, we start with mindful talk.
Mindful talk is about being kind to you. The way we speak to ourselves and about ourselves is important because it directly affects how we feel.
Being in charge of the things you say to yourself can help you have control of your feelings.
As your Snory godmothers always say, it's important to focus on the good stuff. Have you ever caught yourself being unkind to yourself? Or being doubtful, saying something negative like, I can't do this. Instead, you could try and say, I'm still learning this. Or I can do this if you help me.
You see how your Snory godmother Natalie turned the negative talk into positive talk? The more we say nice things to ourselves like, I am smart, or I am a good learner, the more we believe it. So let's say nice things to ourselves together.
Repeat after your Snory godmother Marcia. Say it quietly or say it in your mind. But don't just say it, kiddos. Really feel it and experience the energy of the words.
I am free to be myself.
Awesome, because there's only one you.
My words are powerful.
You deserve to be heard.
I like to dance.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I like learning about sleep.
Me too. And here's your Snory science tip. Did you know that our electronic devices like iPads, cell phones, and tablets have a blue light in them that interrupts our brain's sleep patterns? That means you may sleep less soundly, and you could wake up grumpy. So, do your best to limit screen time before bed.
I am content.
And in today's Snory, The Mermaid and the Whale, you will learn about one man who discovers that all of his needs are already met. That means he's content. We're almost to the Snory, but first, we want to help you get all your wiggles out. We do this by grounding with your surroundings and focusing on our senses. What we can touch and feel, see, hear, smell, and even taste. Today, we're going to use our breath as a guide and take 5 deep breaths together. Let's try it. Take a deep breath in and feel your body snuggled up in your bed, letting your body relax even more as you breathe out. Now breathe in, and as you breathe out, notice any pictures or art on your walls. Take another deep breath in, and as you breathe out, be aware of what you can hear. Good. Now take another deep breath in through your nose, and notice what you smell as you breathe out. Take one last breath in through your mouth, tasting the air, and then let it all out. Your head is clear, and your body is relaxed. So now that you're grounded, turn on your imagination and enjoy the Snory.
We have a special Snory guest for you today. Her name is SASHA Compare. When SASHA was a little girl, she often visited her family on a beautiful island called Haiti. SASHA's going to tell you about Haiti and how they tell stories there. Then she'll tell you the story of the mermaid and the whale. Here is SASHA Compare.
This is the story of La Sirène
avec la Balèn, which means the mermaid and the whale. In Haiti, stories are told orally. That means they're told aloud and handed down by families from generation to generation. In some villages, there's even a main storyteller, and people will gather around them as they tell the most beautiful stories and tales. Crick, crack. In Haiti, when we want to share stories, the storyteller says crick, and the listeners say crack. Crick? Now, you say crack if you want to hear the story. I'll say it again. Crick? I can't hear you. Crick? Ah, yes, I think I hear it. Crack. This story took place a long time ago, at the time when the Taínos people were still living peacefully in Haiti. Haiti, the most beautiful place on earth. The sea is turquoise blue and green, and the water is warm, and the land is green with soft grass. Bananas and corn and sweet potatoes and rice grow in the fields. The sand on the beaches is bone white and sparkling. There was a very poor man who lived here, and he always was sad because he had no money and no riches. His only possessions were his little boat and his ragged clothes and his old hat, his chapeau. Every day he went in his little boat to a nearby island called La Gonave to find gold. Other people had found gold there before, and they could buy many things. He was convinced that if he went to La Gonave and found gold, he would be wealthy and happy. So he sailed every day, wearing his ragged old clothes and his old hat, to find gold in La Gonave. But he didn't find any. So at the end of every day, he sailed back home to the mainland of Haiti with no gold and no riches. Oh, I wish I could find more gold. He took off his hat and had a very small bite to eat for dinner, and he was sad. Tomorrow I hope to find gold. Very early, one beautiful morning, the man set out to sea again. The sky was lifting in all its blue glory, and the rising sun was tinged with a golden hue, and steadily the winds were dancing graciously around, inviting the sea to join the party. But the sea would not join the party. The sea remained still as a stubborn, pouting child. Why did the sea not want to dance with the wind? Dancing is fun. Soon, there was a very pleasant sound not too far away. It sounded like magical singing, and all the waves and the birds were enchanted by it and began to move to the beautiful music. It caught the attention of the old man. It was the most beautiful sound he had ever heard. That music, where's it coming from? He sat up straight in his little boat and immediately noticed something strange moving quickly through the sea under the morning light. Curious, the poor, sad man paddled as fast as he could to reach the moving thing that was shining under the sea in the glorious Caribbean light. As he approached closer and closer, the sea suddenly became alive, and the sea did join the party, and it began to dance. Whoosh, whoosh. It danced a flirtatious congo, and the beautiful sound grew louder and louder, and then in a splash from under the ocean emerged La Sirèn, the mermaid. Her hair was curly and long and black, and her skin a shimmery dark brown, and from her hips grew a shiny emerald green tail. I've never seen a tail so bright. Her eyes were the color of the sea, and from her beautiful mouth came the most enchanting song. This was the song that all the sea was singing. The old man stared at her. He had never seen a beautiful woman like this, and he had never seen a woman with a sparkling teal-colored tail for swimming in the sea. Oh, she's so beautiful. Then, in another splash from under the ocean emerged La Balèn, the whale. "Ah, hello, sister," said the mermaid as she waved to the whale, La Balèn, and they swam and danced graciously around the little boat. The whale was 3 times bigger than the boat, and her skin was shiny and slippery. She was a beautiful bluish black, and she was singing too. At first, the sad little man was frightened to see these 2 mythical creatures dancing and singing and twirling around his little boat. "Oh no, I'm scared. They're so big." He sat very still, and he wished they would go away, because he needed to paddle to the island Lagonav to find gold. He knew gold would make him happy. But soon, the graceful movement and the beautiful song of La Sirène and La Balène melted into his ears and filled up his brain, and he stood up. He couldn't help it. He stood up in the boat because the mermaid's music was like magic. And then the unhappy man started dancing as well. Ho, 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 ho. Soon he was dancing and twirling joyfully on his boat. "I've never done anything like this before. I thought I had nothing to be happy about, so I never danced." But on this morning, he twirled and danced and laughed. He was twirling and twirling with the music when suddenly his old hat fell into the sea. "Oh no, my chapeau!" He needed that hat to keep the sun off his face. It's very sunny and hot in Haiti, and the hat was necessary to keep the sun out of his eyes. So, quickly, the man jumped into the water to get his hat back. But the mermaid had already grabbed it, and she was swimming away under her watery kingdom, followed by her sister whale. Deeper and deeper, the man followed these 2 mythical creatures. But wait, how can a human being swim as deep as a whale and a mermaid? How did the old man breathe under the water? That's a good question, and I don't know the answer. I can't explain it except to say that he was swimming behind a magical mermaid and the great, beautiful whale, La Sirène et La Balène. Maybe he was learning to swim as they did, watching how they moved their arms and hips. He swam deeper and deeper past the golden and orange fishes, past sharks and octopus and dolphins, past rainbow sea lights, and still deeper and deeper he swam, until he himself disappeared under the water kingdom. No one knew where he went or what had happened. They thought he had drowned and was dead. But 3 days later, the man awoke on the island Lagonav, where he had been heading before he met the mermaid and the whale. "I made it to Lagonav, exactly where I wished to be."
He had no gold, no boat, and no chapeau. He was as poor as before, but something strange had happened to him. He had gained deep wisdom, and his journey under the water kingdom made him realize that the real gold of life is not a coin. I have learned the real gold is the happiness that lives in my heart. The sad little man was not sad anymore, and he picked a beautiful ripe banana off a tree and sat down on a rock by the white sand and stretched his arms up to the sky with a smile so big that his teeth looked like diamonds. And anyone on the little island who walked by could hear the man singing these words joyfully. La Sirène, la Balèn, chapeau tombé dans la mer, a mermaid and a whale, my hat fell into the sea. Mwen tap danser ak la sirène, chapeau tombé dans la mer. I was dancing with the mermaid, and my hat fell into the sea. Mwen tap viré ak la Balèn, chapeau tombé dans la mer. I was twirling with the whale, and my hat fell into the sea. La sirène, la baleine, chapeau tombé dans la mer. La sirène, la baleine, chapeau tombé dans la mer. La sirène, la baleine, chapeau tombé dans la mer. La sirène, la baleine, chapeau tombé dans la mer. Nous tap danser avec la sirène, chapeau tombé dans la mer. Nous tap virer avec la Balène, chapeau tombé dans la mer. La sirène, la baleine, chapeau tombé dans la mer. La sirène, la baleine, chapeau tombé dans la mer. The end.
Now it's time to calm your body down. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Feel your body on the bed. Let your bed give you a big hug. And when I name them, focus on each of your body parts and relax them. Let's start with the tippy top. Relax the top of your head. Think about your forehead and relax it. Raise your eyebrows and lower your eyebrows. Relax your eyeballs. Close and open your eyes. Relax your nose. Wrinkle your nose. Relax your cheeks. Release your jaw. Open your mouth super wide and gently close your mouth. Think about your ears. Relax them. And your mouth, your chin, your neck. Relax your shoulders. Let them melt into the bed. Now your arms, your hands. Now squeeze your hands and release them. Relax your chest, your tummy. Take a deep breath in. Fill your lungs and belly with fresh oxygen, and then release it. We are traveling through our body, relaxing each part. Now, focus on your hips. Wiggle into your bed. Think about the top of your legs, which are called the thighs, and relax them. Now your knees, the bottom of your legs, called the calves, your ankles, encircle your ankles. Relax your feet and wiggle each of your toes. Squeeze your toes into your feet and release them. Take another deep breath in and breathe in more air and a little more and release it. Think about how your body feels. Calm your body down. And now, your whole body is relaxed.
Sweet dreams. Sleep tight and know that everything's going to be all right.